everyone. My name is Sandeep Singh Vick and I'm from Perth, Western Australia. And today I'm making a small effort regarding the expenses related to a business in Australia. See, I am involved in the hospitality industry, so most of these costs are involved in a cafe or a restaurant. But but other business might relate to this as well. See, I'm no business genius, but all I wanted to do is tell people that there might be some cost which they already don't know. See, there are people whose families are involved in business, so they might know a lot more than me. But there are people who are first timers, who have never done a business or neither did their family, so they might not know few of the costs which might come into their way while doing business in Australia. See, the business, this common that you might have an idea or a product or a service to sell. Then comes the capital, how much capital is involved. That is depending on each and every individual, what kind of idea or product they have. We have a simple phenomena of target profit, or what kind of profit we are going to make through a business. So that sales minus expenses is equal to profit. See, sales we can target before even opening a business. Let's say you are serving 200 customers a day, which is going to give you $10 each, so that's $2,000. But the expensive, when it comes to expenses, we have a rough idea. Okay, there's going to be wages, there's going to be food cost, and there's going to be bits and pieces like gas and water. Which I came to know after opening my business is there's lot more of expenses which I never expected before opening the business, but they were kind of shock to me. So all from this video, I need people to have a bit more clarity on the expenses involved in the business. See, to open a business, of course, there's going to be a setup cost with materials and approvals and contractors, the council fees, the approvals from the council and the food certificates and all. Rent of the premises. See, these costs on this part are really big when it comes down to business. So you have to consider, especially the rent and the lease. Be sure that you are hard on signing the lease. The rent is really minimum as possible, where you have negotiating skills and you can negotiate it to its minimum level. Rent of the premises, franchisee fee if you have a franchisee of any kind. Then there's wages. Wages is in Australia are a big factor when it comes down to expenses and doing business in Australia, as we all know. Then there's GST. Like whatever the sales you do daily, like you say, you have done a $5,000 sales every day. You have to keep those $500 of GST in a separate account immediately. Otherwise, at the end of 3 months, which is quarterly, you have to lodge your GST. You won't be able to come up with that kind of money, and it's going to be hard. And since it's ongoing, the business is ongoing, everyday sales, it is going to accumulate it at the end of the year, which you might struggle to find that kind of money. GST, then taxation. As we know, we have the highest rate of tax in the world. With the taxation, we say, let's say there's 41% or 40% on the company. Then there's payroll tax or personal tax as well. Then shire rates. People often overlook these shire rates. These are humongous. These are really big, like outgoings, what we call in every business. With the rent, there's always outgoings, the council fees. Then it's electricity. See, when we open a business, most of us overlook the electricity part, but electricity in this country is very expensive, very expensive. You will have huge bills of electricity. And raw materials, as we all know, it's going to be huge. You will be bombarded with invoices from the suppliers, which is obvious, as you will have raw product, then you process it, you make it, and then you sell it. And loan repayments. Be careful when you open a business and take a loan. It's going to haunt you until it's clear. It's very easy in this country to take loan of any kind because banks are ready to give you loan. But when it comes down to repayments, it gets very tough. No wonder. A business is a very good thing to do. You will make a lot of money, if the idea is right, and I hope everyone who opens this business never fail. They make a lot of money and the life would be easy. But sometimes, like in Western Australia at the moment, I would not advise anyone to open a new business at the moment unless until they are 100% sure, because lots of business have suffered. I wouldn't, if I'm not exaggerating, at least 5,000 of them. So you look at these ones, these are the most common ones. But other bills which are related to a food industry or a cafe or a restaurant, gas, obvious, water bill, obvious, local council fee, every yearly food registration certificate renewal and all that, you have to pay local council. ASIC fee, which I didn't knew that you have to pay each and every year for your company for the registration or renewal of your company. $450 to start with, and then $300 every year. Water corporation, $300 and plus dollars every year. Plus the drainage, you have to clear the grease trap. That's around $1,200 per year. Accounting fee, again, consider this, $500 every quarter, $500, so $2,000 at least. Plus when you do the company tax, another 1,000. Plus when you do your own tax, another 500. All these costs will keep on adding. Bank merchant fee, when you have the FPOS thing, when you have that machine to get the payment from the customer via card, minimum $200 per month. Phone and internet, we all know, expensive. Equipment breakdown or upgrade, please consider that. Please put that in your book. Insurance, your business insurance, at least $100 to $200 every month. Bin removals, same, $150 every month. Rental of equipment, if you have rented any equipment, be aware, it is going to be ongoing. Your account will be direct debited every week, so be ready for that. Marketing expense, obvious marketing expense. If you have a business, you have to market it. Professional cleaning, there are some like if you have a business in a shopping center, they will definitely charge you that. Apart from marketing cost which they have for the shopping center, let's say Westfield Inulu, they will add on the marketing cost of their premises, of the whole shopping center, plus your business as well. It is mandatory. Then there's a fire equipment. You have to maintain your fire equipment every 3 months. So someone will come, a fire safety guy will come, charge you money, tag the fire extinguisher, fire blanket, make sure everything is okay. Which is okay, but all I'm saying, these are the costs which you have to pay. You cannot escape that. Then there's wastage. Of course, in a food industry, wastage is eminent. You can't escape that as well. Then entertainment, maybe you are putting a TV, a Foxtel, a music, which you have to pay to the government as well, plus the subscription charges. Then staff training, you must, even if you are trying to escape that, don't. I would not suggest escaping the staff training cost, because it will pay you 3 to 4 times more. If you have well-trained staff, it'll save you much more money rather than spending a few $100. Then menu upgrade. If you have a food industry, you cannot have menu forever. You have to keep it changing. You have to keep it. The menu has to be evolved each and every time you feel it. What's trending in the market. Plus, to the customer, to keep it exciting, I would say. Menu upgrade and distribution. Then if you have a liquor license, be aware, huge cost involved, liquor license, and to upgrade it as well. These are the costs. These seem small, but they are not. Because everything in your premises, what you touch, even a napkin or a small spoon, it will be money and it will be your money. So all I'm saying is, just have a better idea. So just take a picture, snapshot it, and then find it out. Everything is on internet. You can find out how much the gas bill is approximately is going to be. Water corporation, how much they charge, how much AC fee charge, how much an accountant charge. Everything is really easy, and it will give you a very clear picture how much you are going to save at the end of a month or a week or whatever your period is when you reconcile it with your accountant or the bank. Apart from these costs, what I wanted to mention is about these one. If you, let's say if you have a company vehicle, then company vehicles registration, fuel, tires, the servicing, that you might need to include that as well. So while signing the lease, please make sure you take a help of a professional, because it's going to save you a lot of headache, lot of money. Lot of money is very important. A professional will tell you. Plus you can search on your own on the ASIC website. There are things given which you might want to read and learn something from it, because it will save you a lot of things. It will save your life, I would say. Lease is the most important part, because business success or failure depends on the lease. Plus, if the business is not working out for you, because everyone who opens a business is ready to struggle, to fight for a couple of years. But even after a couple of years, if the business is not working, be that in mind. If the lease is signed correctly, you can escape that. But if the lease is saying that the lease is, you have a guarantee of your house, which is your lifetime saving, your lifetime earning, if it's against that, you won't be able to escape it. Then, as a personal business owner, you will make a lot of money. Your life is going to be lavishing. Your kids will go to a private school. You will have holidays every 3 months or 6 months. But at the same time, you have 24/7 responsibility. Your mind will be occupied. Be that in your mind. When you have a job, you don't take, most of the people don't take that job home. But when you have business, you take that at home. You dream about it, because it is ongoing. Everything is ongoing, and it's your business. You have invested so much energy, time and effort and money in it. You cannot just let go. Oh, my business is there, let's not worry about it. It's not going to happen. It's going to be on your mind 24/7. So you will make the money, but that will come on the expense of your personal time and your family time, your quality time, which you can spend with your kids and your wife or your loved ones. One suggestion: if you have small kids, 1 or 2 year old, or if you're planning to have a kid, don't open your business yet. Don't hurry up. Nothing's going to end. Sometimes we think, oh, let me do it before someone else steals my idea. It's not going to happen like that. Please take your time. Don't rush. Don't fall in love with a spot. Oh, I like this spot. I need to get into the spot. Doesn't matter if I will pay a few extra bucks. Please don't fall in love. That's the first rule of signing a lease. Don't fall in love with any place. The world is big. The world is huge. You will find another spot. Then, apart from these costs, when you say, I don't know, every family is different. Every family's financial situation is different. Some people, maybe wife is working and husband is looking after the business. But if you are totally dependent on the business, let's say husband and wife together want to do a business, then you must consider your house rent or your repayments. You must consider your food, your education, your kids' education, your travel, your clothing, your phone, internet at home, your bills, and your social commitments when you go out and all. So, hopefully, this video will be useful to you people. All I'm trying to do is just to give you a bit better picture on how things work in Australia. Maybe we are all from different backgrounds, and my family have an agricultural background, so they didn't know any of this. But when I have a business in Australia, I found out, and I want to tell, because internet is a good thing, and I wanted to tell rest of the world that what is involved while doing a business in Australia. Hopefully you get something good out of it, and good luck to everyone. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye bye. Jai Hind.